third in the SEC, one game behind Florida. Of course, Kentucky leading the way at 13-0. Jenkins lines it up. Fade away, no. Offensive rebound, Taylor. So new shot clock for Vanderbilt to work with here. Jenkins, pump. Miller sticks with him. Taylor, the drive, and a foul called out front. Kid Gilchrist will pick it up on the perimeter.
Little pressure with the basketball. A lot of people think it's only pressure from the defensive side of the ball. That call right in front of John Calipari. Did not like the call. But I like the effort by Taylor putting it on the floor that caused some action.
Vanderbilt shooting it at 36% from the field. Kentucky's at 52%. We come up on 5 minutes to play, first half. Jenkins getting the step back door. Another denial for Davis as he got Goldberg. Teague snakes his way to the hoop.
Teague is just so crafty in terms of directing the offense and making his decisions. Another look at a guy who's right-handed, goes strongly to his left and uses that right to quicken the angle to the basket to get his shot off. 7 points for Teague, 8-0 run. Jump shot goes down for Taylor. It's a 3. Jeffrey Taylor. He's got that smooth delivery. 8 points now for the senior. Back into the zone right now. They need Jenkins to get on track. He's only 1 for 6 from the floor.
32-27 Wildcats. Davis, high arcing delivery. Anthony Davis opening up the repertoire. He's got 13.
The improvement at the offensive end, they really don't need him to shoot the ball all that much, but he can shoot it from there.
Second in the country in field goal percentage, 65%. Ricardo Ratliff is number 1 from Missouri. Taylor, baseline delivery. Book it.
Yeah, they needed Taylor after his 1 for 8 against South Carolina to get his confidence back. Only 2 games this year where he's gone under double digits, basically, so it's good to see him come out and really retrack himself.
He had only 4 points in that win over the Gamecocks on Wednesday night. 34-29, 3:47 and counting left in this first half. Kid Gilchrist draws Goldberg. Jumper, Lamb, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Davis. Vanderbilt will have the basketball when we come back. Anthony Davis putting up huge numbers once again for Kentucky.
Here you go, big guy.
And?
You've got the job.
And?
Stock options.
Those are nice jeans.
And?
I can open more.
Thank you.
It's President's Day at your GMC dealer, and now's the time to see our smaller SUV with 32 highway miles per gallon standard, or the first ever Acadia Denali, our newest 8-passenger crossover. They treat every family like the first family. Celebrate President's Day and get 0% financing for 60 months, plus $500 bonus cash on any 2012 Acadia.
Hey, you.
Do you think chocolate's gonna make up for everything?
Oh, actually, it's hot chocolate with caramel.
Caramel, huh?
Nothing says I really love you like rich chocolate mixed with decadent caramel. New caramel hot chocolate from McCafe. Available for a limited time only.
Okay.
Happy belated anniversary, baby.
It was my birthday.
The simple joy of the sweetest thing.
I'm just playing.
For another sweet move, try caramel mocha.
You're watching NCAA basketball on CBS.
Coming up, AT&T at the half, Greg Gumbel, Greg Anthony, Seth Davis, all the scores and highlights, the latest NCAA tournament news. That's all coming up on AT&T at the half. Anthony Davis, he can take other big men off the dribble, and he can also make plays on that end of the floor like nobody else.
He really never loses his composure at either end of the floor. The ability to shoot the ball now, if he can hit that 12 to 15-foot jumper. Watch out offensively, but the package is there. I mean, he's so talented, and he does it so smoothly that you just kind of look past him sometimes, but his 3 blocks, he keeps the ball in play pretty much all the time. It's a large percentage of times when he blocks the shot, he keeps it in play, and if they get it, it triggers fast break opportunities for them.
This Kentucky team's so talented. Championship teams under Tubby Smith and Rick Pitino were deeper than this team for John Calipari, but Kevin Stallings said it probably helps them. They can play through their mistakes. They don't have to look over their shoulders. The drive, count it. Good play by Dejon Parker, a hybrid guard out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And he cuts into the Kentucky lead, 34 to 31.
And one of the few times there wasn't anybody home just then defensively. Davis, usually that's the type he tracks, but he lifted himself out about 12 feet on that initial defensive set.
There's Lamley outside, Taylor there defensively. 15 to shoot, under 3 minutes to play. And Lamb gives it away. Numbers, Goldburn driving to the hoop. He lays it in. Vanderbilt has cut it to 1.
I like that play by Ezeli just then, too. You notice big fella trying to track it at half court. I'm not going to take this thing in and try to dribble all the way down the rest of the way. Give it to a smaller guy.
Goldburn has hit his season average, 9 points in the first half. Miller tried to lob it upstairs towards Davis and Kid Gilchrist, and it's intercepted by Vanderbilt. Commodores with a chance to take the lead here. Tinsley gives up his dribble. Post up Ezeli on a kickout. 9-2 run for Vandy. Tinsley, little shake and bake. Off the double. Goldburn couldn't catch it cleanly. 17 to shoot. 1-on-1. Ezeli jump hook. Bank shot, no. And rebounded by Teague.
His instincts are better now. He's going quicker.
Teague, the penetration. Swatted by Ezeli. Big time block by Festus Ezeli out of bounds.
Well, you take a look down deep. He's over here to the right side. Watch the roll now. Everybody comes back. Where is the big fella? He's not there getting back for probably the first time this afternoon. They vacated inside. He stepped away about 12 feet away. I'm not so sure he has to go that far out on the floor to defend on a jump shot because Ezeli hasn't proven he's going to knock that one back.
34-33, Kentucky. Under 2 minutes to play now. First half here at Rupp. Post-up opportunity for Miller. Taylor there defensively. Miller, kick out for Teague. He'll fire the 3. Doesn't get the roll, and Goldburn with a rebound. There's Tinsley getting Vanderbilt into its offense. Tinsley a 3. He's fouled in the act, and 3 free throws coming for Brad Tinsley. So the personal foul assessed on Lamb. And Tinsley, an 84% shooter, heads to the line.
Tinsley had just a split second to get that shot off, and the defender on the right side, you better make sure you stay clear on the right side or you're going to get caught.
Brad Tinsley, combo guard, who has become more of a point guard in the latter part of his Vanderbilt career. He's turned into a pretty good facilitator for this Commodores offense. Led the SEC in assists last season. 7-0 run now for Vanderbilt and a 2-point lead for the Commodores. This senior class, this is the only arena that they have not won in the SEC at Rupp. Chingang is in for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, he's got to back off Davis that far out.
15 to shoot. Teague using the high screen from Miller. Teague against Tinsley. Gives it up. Kid Gilchrist levels it up. Rims out, rebounded by Tinsley, and some activity down low. A foul called against Vanderbilt. Kentucky is 0 of 8 from 3-point territory. Again, all Kentucky field goals have come in the paint in this first half. Teague triggers in with a new shot clock to work with. We approach 1 minute to play, first half. Kentucky undefeated in the SEC, 13-0. Kid Gilchrist gives up his dribble, down to 51 seconds to play.
They should post Kid Gilchrist against Tinsley down low. Now, why are you guarding him that tightly out front? I'll never know.
And the team foul starting to pile up now.
Yeah, team game that time. Why, if Davis is just going to come out and set a high screen, I'm not so sure I'd have him even that close to him. I'd have him 5 feet behind and let my guard play the decision himself. This is what will happen on that play is defender will get caught out high. Davis will start to drift and roll. They'll end up getting a dunk on him down deep.
Second personal on Chin Gang. Davis is 5 of 5 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. The 1-and-1, and it goes down for Anthony Davis. 14 points in his first half. Vanderbilt up by 1. Davis and the Wildcats are 5 of 5 from the line. Now 6 of 6 as a team.
Doesn't shoot like a big guy, does he? He's got a nice fluid motion to his shot.
Tinsley gives it up. Jenkins fires. He's had a tough time getting clean looks.
Yeah, Lamb on him right there, and they just stayed with him in that circular offensive motion without the basketball.
He is 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from three-point range. The leading scorer in the SEC at 20 points per game. Kentucky will hold for 1. 14 seconds left. First half. There's Teague being defended by Jenkins. Kid Gilchrist, 5 seconds left. Makes his move. Lost the ball. Tinsley poked out of his hands and a reach-in foul. Kid Gilchrist. Tinsley is going to the free throw line with 3.2.
Well, the squeeze. Watch the squeeze right in the middle of the floor defensively, and now all of a sudden you have to reach for the basketball after the turnover. You know, speaking with Kevin Stallings before the game, interesting part, he wasn't bragging about his team. He was saying, you know, we're probably one of the few teams in this league that have a chance of beating this team.
He's right.
Yep. And you know what? If I'm looking at this, Jenkins is 1 for 7 from the floor, and I don't know how it's going to end with 3.2 seconds left, but if I'm up or tied at this game going into the half, boy, am I ecstatic if I'm Vanderbilt right now.
Second personal on Kid Gilchrist. Tinsley 1 out of 2. Kid Gilchrist, 1 second. Half-court heave at the horn. Tried to bank it in. Off the mark, and Vanderbilt ends the half on a 13-4 run. Vanderbilt with a 37-36 lead over the #1 team in the country, Kentucky. Right now, let's head to New York and send it to Greg Gumbel.